Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel, and I hope you have your coffees ready as we have to fight as Northymbre to fix a civil war up here in the north and to somehow defeat East Anglia and this faction over here, Vaderborg, that joined a war recently. And I took a few moments just before starting to record in order to figure out what I could do, and I realized that because this guy is all about the gold, we are able to use the 10,000 gold that we got to push for a peace treaty. It's not great. Yeah, we can't do anything more, but it's not great, but at least we have one less 20 stack army to worry about. With this general, we're gonna run away. If he follows me, that would be great. It would come in handy. But we're just trying to play a game of cat and mouse, just to delay it long enough. Over on this side, we don't have any kind of replenishments because we started the turn, or we ended the turn on minus food. Even though now we are on positive, it takes one more turn to stabilize the region. We are going to turn our king around and we're gonna march towards the north, working on suppressing this rebellion. I am going to hold a feast. We have plenty of problems right now, mostly because of our lack of influence. As you can see over here, at 2 influence we get +2 to usurper allegiance and -2 to loyalty toward characters, plus the public order penalties. And most of what I'm worried about are these guys. Their loyalty is at 0. So the first thing I will do is hold a feast. And we can either throw some nobles out for -1 loyalty, we don't want to do that, or get +2 to influence for more meat. That brought us to 4 influence. This only gives us +2 to faction allegiance, but at least it doesn't offer us the -2 to loyalty, right? The -2, or usurper allegiance, which we really need to focus on. Now he's at 2 loyalty, he's at 0, the other son of ours is at 0, and so are most of these general. It's not something that I wanted to do, but we do have the money. So we are going to throw a lot of money at this problem and see how it turns out. We'll start with this, with our son. We can pay him off, but it would reduce our income by 10%. However, it would offer us +2 to influence. You know what? -10% right now, it doesn't matter. He might ask for money again in the future, which could present a problem. Being at 6 influence, we're at +4 to faction loyalty. Let's see, who else? Now he's at 2, he's still at 0, he's at 2. On the governors, we are at 1, things are stable. We need to fix this new general's problem, so we're gonna work on securing loyalty once again. And this time, if we publicly thank him, he will get only 1 loyalty, which is enough to put him at 1. And we would get +3 to public order in all regions. And I think we all agree that that is important to have. It's good to have money to throw at a problem, right? And that's pretty much it for the moment. I would like to see if we can get some kind of royal marriage going on. Let's see, maybe
have some ale.
Kirken.
Tell me why you're here.
Nope. Neither of them have any kind of heir.
Lay out your propositions, my friend.
So who could we approach? Who likes us at least a little bit? None. Maybe if we go, let's see, if I go to Difflin.
What new trickery is this?
You don't have any daughters.
I hope you're not planning on wasting.
Finally, we're
You're
gonna
here now,
look at mid.
So spit it out. You're here now.
Arrange a marriage. Let's see. She is organized. +5 supplies to the command and commanding. Oh, to the husband when commanding. He has a lot of daughters. Educated for 1 command, 1 governor, and 1 research rate, and 20 research rate. Wealthy. We don't want the wealthy one. Let's see. Educated? No. He doesn't want to give us his daughter. Let's go for Guthrum's throat. And he has a unit of swords, but so do we. And the rest of his troops are depleted. We're really going to push the note here. We're gonna have to throw ourselves at the enemy. And it's going to have a bit of an impact. I believe that this will be enough to stabilize us. If we can quell the rebellion, we might even get some positive events, something along the lines of bonuses to public order, maybe some extra influence. At the end of the day, I am not sure if that 10,000 gold was worth doing what I've been doing, but it makes the campaign a bit more interesting. If I am honest with myself, I feel like the challenge is something that is worth having. Let's take a look. He has some archers, some long axemen, which we're gonna try to hit. The swords, and his general right here. Look at Guthrum, the first general we ever played in Thrones of Britannia. Over on this side, we have our general with his sword herdman. We need to get a tiny bit closer. Maybe even more like this. Okay. And what I will do right now, I am going to already push the cavalry on the flank. Bring these guys in front. Let's unite the lines. Go for the long axeman as far as throwing ourselves some missiles. And the general, I'll bring him not in the range of arrows, but close by. The long axeman. Can the long axeman have a... Oh, toggle loose spacing. So they actually can avoid missiles. That's really cool. Didn't know that they could do that. Let's bring ourselves around. Try to break his formation just for a tiny moment. There we go. Let's charge at his long axemen, since they are spread out. We don't hold ourselves in the battle for long, we're just gonna get out right now.
See, they flee before our might.
And then we're gonna continue onward. Long axemen are almost broken. Perfect. Let's take our cavalry and make sure that these range units don't have a chance to fight back. Good. long axemen have been broken.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Awesome. Yeah, we've broken them quite easily for some reason. But it's not over, he still has his warlord there. We're giving a few arrows in the back. And let's take one of the cavalries and bring them around to here. We're working on his armies mostly because we don't want them to survive the battle. If we don't leave any of his units alive, then it's gonna work out for us a whole lot better. Because we don't have to chase them around as they try to take some of our territory with 1 or 2 units, you know how it is.
Our general is under attack.
Let's charge those axemen. Okay, we can take them out now. There it is. It's only a matter of time. I'm gonna throw the rally to keep our morale high, especially since our troops are tired. There we go. Time to take down the king. And like a sword, I feel like we're bees. If you don't know, if the bees don't like their queen, like they're just toppling on top of it, hitting it up in order to suffocate it, which is quite brutal for nature. But that's what it felt like. And there we go. So, right now, take on warriors, ransom. We don't need 200 and gold. Basically, we can take the replenishment since we're losing some of the troops. For you, we're at 2 loyalty. And I believe we're gonna have to throw in a priest just in case. I don't know if a second rebellion can happen, but I don't want to risk it either, to be fully honest. Like, these might rebel against us and then we lose even more food. Over on this side, at least some of the regions that we have here are stable. I hope our vassal is going down. We could even... I believe we could, right?
We may both benefit from this meeting.
Set a war target. We'll do that. As far as research goes, freed spearmen would replace Carol spearmen. Are these the one? Yes. Getting better spears sounds good to me. A tavern trade. We will go into economy as soon as we fix all of the rest of our problems. With this general, he's at 1 loyalty. He already has a priest. I believe for this occasion we're just gonna throw in a forager.
You can rely on us.
And I'm gonna attack this. And there we go. We took him out. He's not gonna annoy us in the area. I don't want him to take over one of these territories and then or annoy us on the map. We don't need to lose any more if we can. Let's see. over on this side. It's a unique building. We can make martyrs coins, which would mean that in 4 turns we would receive 90 income and more tradable resources. We just make copper at the moment. 10 fame and -5 to food production. In 5 turns we might be able to stabilize our food situation, and it costs 1550. That means it would take us a bit over 17 turns to pay off. Maybe if we add the tradable resources, it would be even faster. And maybe there will be a few more bonuses. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll make a mint. Whew. Our war chief has gained an influence and a command point. Let's see. You're still loyal? You are at 1 loyalty. Yeah, so you're the one with the shrub. You are getting food. You were in a region that was starving. Okay, let's end the turn and see what happened. See what we're playing with today. A rebellion. Another rebellion. This civil war is scaling up. Yeah, he is going after our general. And now we have to besiege this region once more. At least it's this region, and we haven't lost any of these in the west. But he is moving forward. Let's see. What do we do? Move more towards... Yes, we will move more towards the English. Because that extra upkeep is not helping us. And the Moraine of Cattle. -2 public order to all regions and -50 to farm income. The income I don't care for, but man, the -2 public order hurts a lot.
Enemy blood will flow.
He's moving towards these regions.
Foe shall fall. I then. Advance. You can rely on us.
Hey,
We cannot.
it's a tough game. I'll be honest.
Impossible.
How far can he move? He can move
serve
fairly
to the
far.
end.
But if I go like this,
Not an option.
he cannot reach me. And thus, I will cheese it maybe and take over the farm here.
Impossible.
Our vassal is making some progress. We could attack them. And because they've rebelled, they don't have a whole lot of units, but they do have the walls. So either way, we're gonna have to spend a turn here. While taking some losses. These army could reinforce them, but they can't reach us yet. East Anglia is coming with a new army up here, and they're about to take our fort away.
No. Fit and ready.
You honor my household with your visit.
You join a war against them? No.
Come, friend.
Would you do
What
a
words do you
defensive
have?
pact? No. We cannot do as we do in Crusader Kings and hire mercenaries. For this general, at least you are loyal. I am going to give you a leveling champion. We have a good garrison if they want to attack us, but they're most likely gonna go for our food stocks. Food shortage, yeah, pretty much know that. Attrition, risk of rebellion in plenty of regions.
Our foe shall fall.
If I go lower... Oh, we are at high taxes. Trying to think what is sensible to do. Probably stop taxing this region. That is one move. Over on this side, if I stop taxing this region, we're gonna lose even more food. It would be more stable. On this side, I would upgrade more of the food if I didn't know, if I didn't think that is going to get captured. At this point we have like 10 troops here. Could I go? We can go for a peace treaty. Any kind of? Yes, they would pay us 300 gold for a peace treaty in East Anglia. And they're going to be right at our border. It's a painful move, to be honest. It's a very painful move. But it is more than necessary right now. We will need to take care of our rebellion. Like, we've made some progress throughout the map. And we could even push ourselves somewhere further. Right, we could get like 1, 2 more territories here just to have the entire region of Carlisle. And maybe that's what I'll do. But yeah, pretty difficult, pretty difficult. Let's see. Anything else that I could do to stabilize the situation? Upgrading one of these buildings. So we have a peace with East Anglia. And we only have one more war in the north. And he's really annoying. As you can see, Stratclut is losing some territory, a lot of food and trade because of some of the regions. Because of Western Us's warriors. One stack army. Okay, make a show of strength, that is great. Public order for us is really good. We don't have a lot of supplies, that is going to be problematic, but I am happy that this army returned, as now we could besiege them together with the garrison. And he will surrender in 5 turns. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this, like if we're gonna wait for it or not.
We pledge your service.
He's bringing his 4-stack army here. She's annoying. There we go. We've taken back this territory. We're gonna get positive food soon. But he's moving forward with some annoying units. And he's gonna cause some trouble for us.
In Odin's name.
Over on this side, maybe I will need like 2 more siege units.
In Odin's name.
Skilled commander, there we go. Risk of rebellion, we're still at high for some of the region. A lot comes from allegiance, and we cannot enact this anymore, plus we don't have the gold right now. Insufficient supplies for our king. We might have to make some sort of strategic retreat, but we will see. For the governor, you are loyal. What should I give you? Probably a point in scribe. And I could assign another governor here in West Riding. And I could throw in a born governor. There we go. He's not that loyal, and he is harsh, unfortunately. Reducing the taxes puts us at minus 50 food, which will be a problem next turn. Let's continue. East Anglia seems to have some wars of its own at this point. I mean, their king has passed away. And we did take out a 20 stack army. Okay, perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. This puts us in the perfect position to take him out.
Swordsmen! Axemen! Archers! Cavalry! State your orders! Command us! Spearmen! Battle awaits! Ready! Speed it up! Let battle commence! Shift it! Hurry!
And here we are, almost ready to engage. He has a cavalry unit here in the forest, and they have another cavalry here. They're pushing their archers for some reason, and so we will do so as well. I'm gonna work on getting the engagement over with by the time those soldiers get to us. Mostly because they're really tired. Let's do that.
See, they flee before our might.
So I am going to throw some axes here in the engagement. Those are spearmen. Let's take our cavalry out of them. I will throw these spears in this engagement instead. His cavalry seems to have escaped that engagement. I am going to push you forward here. Let's take out theirs. Swordhermen are taking some shots from our archers. I feel like the axes can come in this battle instead. They're running after our cavalry, and I have no problem with them doing that.
Our general is under attack.
Let's get our general here, fighting his general. As you can see, his swords were trying to run around on the battlefield. We were taking some damage here from the archers as our cavalry stood still. We're gonna reposition. Let's use our axes right here. Perfect.
The enemy general is
Swords.
dead!
Perfect. So what's here? Some spears.
The
Got
battle
engaged
is
with
turning
his
in our
spears.
favor.
Let's run away. Good. So archers, we're gonna reposition the entire army here. You, all of you. The axes, yeah, I'll bring you here.
With speed, warriors! Shift it!
Awesome.
See, they flee before our might.
Great. Now, what do we have around here? They are very tired, but the rest of our army is fresh, while theirs is winded. He doesn't have a lot of troops. Nothing too efficient. To have any kind of impact on us, to be honest. Like, we're gonna try to work on those swords. These Northumbrian things, they're very good. It seems like they're staying in the fight a lot more than expected. And we're gonna work on a slight charge. There we go. Troops have been broken. We're gonna run away from his swords. We're gonna charge the rest of them. There it is. So battle done. And I'll see you in a second. Another victory for our king, taking down what was the king of this rebellion. Here we are. This guy, very loyal. He wants to, I don't know, do some crazy things. He's distracted by his passions, and I know Acrimonious wasn't... Wait, not this one. We cannot check the traits to see Acrimonious, but that was a negative one as well. We don't want to lose the influence, to be honest, so we'll work on focusing his mind. Let's see, where is Acrimonious?
Our foes shall fall.
Over on this side. I guess the easier way is to look for Oswald and see what Acrimonious was. Or he didn't get it. Well, anyway, I guess this is all the time that we have for today. We have taken back this castle. We're losing a lot of food. he brought here or created here a 12-stack army.
We'll play.
That is not gonna be as easy as first fought to fight, but we can take care of this rebellion and yeah, stabilize the region for the future. For the moment, I hope you have enjoyed it. Until tomorrow, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.